Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Minecraft PSP sort of announcement video. In this video we're going to be discussing some of the changes that will be made with version 0.5 pre-release 2. So without further ado, let's get right into it. In version 0.5 pre-release 2, what I'm intending to do is basically going to be a relatively large rewrite of most of the core game code in order to basically optimize it, streamline it, and put it on a more efficient engine and things like that, alongside refactoring and fixing bugs and old systems that really do need some optimization and some tender care. After looking at a lot of the existing code, I've decided that it's probably best if I just basically start to move a lot of my old engine code and things like that over to something more portable and something more basically fresh and new with a sort of a newer design, something like Stardust engine. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to basically replace the old Aurora engine, which was the only remaining code from basically the old port, meaning that basically Minecraft PSP is now completely a full rewrite of the game from the ground up. This transition shouldn't really take too long, it's not going to be that big of a deal, and it should be able to be done in 2 weeks or so, probably even less, but Stardust Engine still needs the UI components and some of the 2D sprite component and logic like that, which I'm still working on and doing a lot of the rendering things. But I'll slowly be transitioning the entire project into using Stardust Engine instead, in order to have a lot more tools at my disposal and a lot more verbosity in my debugging and things like that as well. It will also allow me to use profiling and things like that to further pinpoint exactly what is slowing down the game and how to make things faster. I'll also be doing a decently large rewrite of some of the chunk code in order to basically put it to the new rendering system, and just basically doing some optimizations, because I'm imagining that basically the entire optimizer and the profiler is going to basically go ahead and see that probably that's what's taking up most of the game loop time, and basically improving that and moving it more towards the media engine. I'll be aiming in this update to get basically 80 or 90% of chunk code basically all running on the media engine without really actually interacting with the main CPU as much. This way, by the end of the sort of update, you're going to see that Minecraft PSP is going to run a lot faster, it's going to have less bugs, and it's going to have a lot more extensible and easier systems in order to make things basically more possible. I might also add resource packs and texture packs, things like that as well. Due to the fact that Stardust Engine is so expansible and things like that, I can basically just add that with a few lines of code, main sort of function there. So thank you guys for basically watching, and basically the schedule of my new videos are going to be still on the same Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of release schedule, but they're going to be more focused towards basically what was changed in the last few days, what was rewritten, refactored, things like that, and going through a lot more of the more technical details as compared to adding new features. So without further ado, thank you guys for watching, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.